It's everywhere you go. It's everything you know. Every little thing you say. It won't matter anyway.
This is your world. Next to home, you probably spend more time here than anywhere else. So what happens to your world when you lose someone? Does it change? What happens to you?
Life comes at you fast, and it can hit you pretty hard.
Katrina's fury ripped the
Placed on disaster alert to receive the wound.
But you're not alone. A lot of teens have experienced the death of a family member or a friend, and they're learning to live with it. So just what is grief?
Grief to me is a feeling of insecurity. Before my dad died, I never worried about anybody, especially him, because he's the one person I always could never worry about because he took care of himself so well. But now that he's dead, I worry about everyone I know, because if he can die, anybody can.
Grief is something that you feel on the inside. You don't know what to say, you don't know what to do. You don't know whether you feel happy or sad. It's just really hard.
Grief is a time of remembering a person you lost and releasing your pain, sadness, and anger, and expressing it.
Grief is something that you could feel feelings inside, feelings that you never had before. And it started when I lost my brother Angel, like wondering how life would be if he was still here. Would he still be the same person that he was when he passed away? And would I still be the same person that I am today?
Grief is the pain that we feel when we lose someone that we love. There's no right or wrong way to grieve, and there's no timetable for how quickly we go through it. Grief is hard work, and anyone that's been through it will tell you that. It's like a cut. It needs attention. We see our doctor, we get stitches, and over time that heals. We may have a scar, but we're able to go on living.
And where can you find it? Everywhere. We've all seen the stereotypes on TV, but what does grief really look like?
It takes on different shapes, behaviors, and attitudes. Anger is very common because teens feel they have lost control of their lives. Some withdraw because they think no one else is going through this. Others obsess with good behavior and high performance. Some become unfocused and unorganized, while others feel overwhelmed with sadness. Teens also experience anxiety and a drop in grades. And most of them feel guilt.
I heard they're the best local band at the school, man. Where do you want to go?
Many teens don't realize that grief has affected them on every level. Physically, emotionally, mentally, socially, and spiritually. The most common experiences that teens have are lack of sleep and stomach aches and headaches, overwhelming sadness and fear that this will happen again, inability to concentrate and constantly thinking about the death, feeling left out and different, questioning faith and asking, why do bad things happen?
So how do you deal with it?
My uncle was the life of the party whenever we had anything. He was very entertaining, and he was very young when he died just recently. And we honor him by going to his favorite restaurants, eating his favorite foods, and we just remember him.
The way I deal with it is we talk about my brother Angel a lot in the house. He has pictures around, and we keep his memory alive that way. And I pray a lot to my brother Angel because I need someone to talk to. Even though I can't hear him, I just know that he's there for me.
I deal with it by using my creativity and imagination and writing it down on paper. I write like short stories and scripts for movies that I would like to one day produce and film, which I have done already. And then when I film them, I can, dedicate them to people. Like my last one I won an award on, I dedicated it to my dad.
I just need to hang out with my friends. I need to take a break from the sadness and lead a normal life again.
Some students choose an artistic outlet for their grief, while others choose physical activities like sports or working out. Some just need to be as normal as possible, or talk to a friend who really gets it. And some need help. So what help is available, and how do you get it?
You don't have to face grief alone. There is help. There are many community resources, but there is help right here on your school campus.
Maybe got something that they would like to share that maybe they're getting out of the group so far.
It's just, good to be able to look around and know that there's other people going through it and going through, that there's help out there, people are there.
This is your world. It can be full of joy and sadness, but remember, you're not alone, and you can survive.
I've learned that there are a lot of great people in this world that care about me a lot, and they want to help me get through this.
I've learned to be patient with myself.
I've learned it's okay to express your feelings to another person and to ask for help when you really need it.
I've learned that my life will never be the same, and I've accepted that, but I know that I can adjust to this whole new world that I'm now faced with.
I've learned.
I've learned.
I've learned.
I've learned that I'm going to be okay.